Hey everyone, it's Sleepy Reader. I have been rereading Now, number 10. And I had this urge to read one of the pieces from here out loud as I was reading it to myself for the second or third time. I was like, this needs to be read out loud, so I'm going to try to read it out loud and then maybe lay over some images or something from the comic. Is it a comic? Is it a poem? Is it a story? Is it a fairy tale? Is it art? I don't know, but I feel like reading it out loud. Apparently it's called Taffy. And apparently there's a nursery rhyme, a Mother Goose nursery rhyme called Taffy, or did the author make it up? I've never heard of it before. But that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. I went to Taffy's house. Taffy was not in. Taffy came to my house and stole a silver pin. I went to Taffy's house. Taffy was in bed. I took up a poker and threw it at his head. Mother Goose. That's the Mother Goose rhyme. And then the comic, such as it is, or whatever you want to call it, the piece, words and pictures, I guess that's a comic. It starts with a splash page and then continues with panels and such, and I'm going to try to read it. It's a little tricky because I'm not used to reading poetry, which I think is the closest that it is to. He left me in the leaves without reproach or reprieve. The fire plumed behind the stars. I keened beneath the crumbling bridge. A serpent's bend marked my trail, my sword dragged in the sand. Bodies split like black carnations amidst the stoneless fire, and ships to the west. The gray moon dies and hell follows. The skull glass won't be here tomorrow. Fell in its bones with maiden to follow, and find in its fold the smoky sorrow. The skull will turn and learn that it burns, and it won't be here tomorrow. Billowed flames in quicking coils drag your soul from bony spoils. Flame freed of your mortal bowels, from your sin that mortal trowel. Your rough base caught me at a time of great vulnerability, Matthew. I shall lick each of your 6 faces and conjure 3 more if you yet live. That ghost it tumbled from the sky, bellowing an ancient cry. Lost eons boasted such a peal, a god's blood sings his chariot wheel. I was there upon the ground, you faced your looming spectral hound. Its tongue did lick your psyche bare, as it pumped your core with air. You shat your pants a fruity brown, when that demon raged down. But in the end, it didn't take you, did it? Took Ethan instead. Odd that. You thought I was dead. I was paralyzed with fright. I watched as your soiled self lugged all that gold over to our wagon. Then you were off to find my girl. What of Caleb? I'm not sure the order actually of some panels here actually. It could be first what of Caleb, or it could start with she took a need in her loss. What of Caleb? Your fever broke her naked creed. Now she's doomed to pitch and follow. The skull glass won't be here tomorrow. The souls will fall in knotted rain, bound up in their common stain. I'm burping from my mineral water. Sorry for interrupting the poetry. Their bloody ties with sin engorged will burst upon their newfound forge. Like kingdom rats, they'll writhe and weave in endless vats to dole and grieve. It's Matthew that I'll kill today for taking my whole life away. Genevieve is already dead. Bang, 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 bang. Let's play that piano. I draw out the stars with my long-fingered brush. My brush will not be consumed by their fire. It will move freely in the sky. I will return to the cabbage farm. The end. Sorry for all the burping and belching. This is really fun to read out loud. Really, really fun. I hope it's okay with the author, with Chris Wright. If you're the author and you watch this and you want me to take this down, fine. I just thought it'd be fun to read out loud. Maybe the author should make a video reading it out loud. Okay, talk to you all soon on Terrence's show tomorrow or Sunday. It probably is Sunday when you're watching this, filming this so late at night. Bye-bye.